Oh, hello! My name is Kira, and this is chapter 42 of our Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, as is becoming a pattern in my videos, or my Let's Play, I'm hiding from the bounty hunter, slash mercenary, slash, doom. So, alright, so we've gotten, a quest, done, the side quest. So we've got one more left in, Corinthia before we leave this location. So what we're going to do is go and have a look at what that is. A test of judgment. Sounds intriguing. Alright, let's head over that way and I will see you there. Okay, so there's a zip line, and I really want to use a zip line all the way down because I think that's going to be awesome. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, I can't go over these fences. They're slightly spiky, but you could totally like jump over them, Kassandra. Alright. Oh my god, this is awesome. Look how long it is. I would totally do this in real life if this zipline existed in real life. Oh my god, it's saving a lot of travel time, I'll give you that. Look. Do we fall into the water? Because that would be even better. That would actually be quite awesome. Can I fall into the water? I don't think so. I'd rather not risk it. And we made it! Okay, I do love that she shakes out her arms because it feels like that would totally be like a friction burn situation. Anyway, now that the cool zipline moment is done, I will meet you at the quest. Alright, port of Ketris? Port of something. We're here, and our quest giver is in this rather beautiful courtyard. Beautiful cherry blossoms, I'm going to say. Look, I was in Japan when there was cherry blossoms, and seriously, if you ever plan to travel to Japan, go in the cherry blossom season. It is completely worth it. It is a little bit more expensive too, but it's completely worth the mind-blowing beauty you're going to see. It looks like snow when it's windy, but beautiful snow without the cold. It's amazing. But anyway, here's our quest giver.
Mathias, may I trade your time for wealth? You look wiser than the average mercenary. Perhaps you're nearly as wise as Athena herself.
I mean, look, I don't mind being compared to a goddess, but I'm not also going to be like, that's refreshingly direct. Like, you're completely right. No. We'll go with this first option of you should watch what you say. You might anger the gods.
Wiser and stronger. You might watch your tongue, Auntie.
You might watch yourself, Kassandra.
You know me?
Don't pretend to be ignorant of your infamy, Kassandra the Eagle Bearer. I have a series of tasks I thought someone of your reputation could handle. But if you feel you're not up to it...
What kind of tasks?
To begin, I have a test of judgment. Which god is more dangerous, Poseidon or Apollo? The answer lies in a nearby tomb.
This is just a riddle.
Riddles are telling, and rewarding when I give them. Prove your worth to me by going to the graveyard near the sanctuary of Athena and solving it.
Okay, sure.
Fine. I'll figure out this riddle.
Okay, track the quest. Who is the most dangerous god? Look, lady. When you say nearby, I mean like 150 meters, not 640 something. That's ridiculous. That's far. Ooh, rose-covered walls. So pretty. Okay. Sanctuary of Ithnia. Alright, let's make our way to the tomb, I guess. Alright, so on the way there, I've made some different decisions when it comes to how I'm going to structure this Let's Play, as you know. And I am going to do all of the side quests, all of the everything, unless the locations that we end up is small and manageable to clear it completely out before I move on. I'm not going to be completely clearing all the question marks and all of the stuff. What I might do instead is do another like maybe other videos where I do go back to locations and completely clear them, but that's going to depend on whether people actually want to see that or not, because generally wow, the storm is quite ragey. Generally I think it's kind of boring to watch repetitive gameplay, and it is going to be repetitive gameplay because although the location, oh wow, look at how the water splashes as Kassandra runs because it's raining on her feet. Anyway, generally it's going to be the same sort of thing of clearing a fort or clearing a camp of bandits and collecting treasure and things like that. So unless there's something really cool at a particular location, I'm not going to include it on a video. I think that might save both your time and my time. And look, I'm not that entertaining. Like, I'm not that good at. I mean, I can talk on the water, but I'm not that good at having something interesting enough to say. For you guys to listen to me talk for hours on end, whilst doing exactly the same thing, which is probably why I don't think I make a good streamer. Which is probably why I shouldn't stream. But anyway, with these videos at least, I have content kind of cut out for me in terms of what's being done. So hang on. So we've come to figure out whose god is better, but it looks like we're actually at the Temple of Athena given by the owl. But anyway. Alright, let's have a look at the investigation things. Sherlock Holmes
Protect us
again.
from teeth that tear and beasts that bite. Sounds like a child's prayer.
Okay, and that one can go both ways, I suppose. We can talk to him. Drunk? What did I say?
A model ship as an offering to Poseidon. Clearly someone feared death in the sea.
And they're wise too.
Here lies my brother, a brave man. He was chosen to confront the enemy threatening our village. But his ship sank, and sharks feasted on his flesh. What little parts were found, I sealed in this tomb.
Okay, unnecessarily grotesque.
Sharks are under the command of Poseidon, as are all creatures of the sea. Is he the more dangerous god?
That depends.
A golden plate marked with the sun. An offering dedicated to Apollo and his youthful strength. Here lies my father, a simple farmer. A lion tore him to pieces as he brought in his grain. May the gods grant him peace. Lions are a golden beast with manes like the sun. Surely they are the favorite of Apollo. Does that make him the more dangerous god?
That depends. I mean...
You! I know who you are. Athena sent you to kill me.
Why would you think that?
I was to be tried for murder, but a great fire burned up the courts and all the records. I walked free. But lately I've heard Athena in my dreams saying I would meet justice. And here you are.
Here I am. Hang on, okay, so... The man could be guilty, but he could also be innocent. Because he was actually never tried for murder. So a court of law has not decided on his guilt yet. However, if he is hearing Athena in his dreams and they're telling him that, or she is telling him that he's going to meet his due because of whatever crimes he committed, that's the sign of a guilty conscience. But then I don't want to say, you're right, I'm on a godly mission because... And we're going for a not very religious Kassandra here. No, I'm just fulfilling a contract. I mean, that's a bit more honest. I'm gonna go with that option. And look, it is just by coincidence that he's here when we're here, right? And it's his guilty conscience. We'll go with that.
An old woman hired me to come here. You weren't part of that contract. But lose your temper and I might change my mind.
I know what Athena told me. I'll face my death blade first.
Oh, dear Lord. Fine.
I've seen all there is to see here. Now to answer that woman's riddle.
Okay, maybe I didn't need to murder him so badly, but hey, he's gone, and so is our problems. Alright, and we didn't even get a bounty for that one. Yay. Alright, let's go back to the old woman and see what she's got to say. I do apologize for the yawning again. Meds, drowsy, seems to be a pattern. On the way though, I am going to tell you that I am making several videos when I can. And I'll be editing them, and then I'll be putting them on YouTube as scheduled videos, so that even if I get sick and I'm not available for a couple of days, you'll still have regular content. I'm really annoyed that I was so sick that I couldn't actually put up anything for like 3 days, because I've made a promise when I decided to go with these Let's Plays that I'm going to do at least 2-3 videos a day, which I think I was hopeful that the meds would be more effective than they are, and I hope that I would be able to do a lot more whilst I'm on the meds than I actually can. So since that's not the case, I'm not going to be able to do 2 to 3 videos a day, but I will definitely be putting up at least 1 or 2 videos a day. And that's either going to be it's going to be one of the AC Let's Play videos, and the others might be Hitman 2, because I'm obsessive and I love that game, or it's going to be the I don't know who you are, but I'm running away, or it's going to be Red Dead Redemption 2. I have to say I'm not as a bigger fan of Red Dead Redemption 2 as I am of AC Odyssey. And that is literally and purely because of the fact that I'm finding the game mechanics a lot harder to deal with. And, you know, there's no easy mode, because I like easy modes. I mean, I'm playing this on normal, but I'm not playing it on Nightmare, for example. And I'm finding the combat a little bit finicky, and that's mostly because I'm not used to shooting with the controller, especially under a time limit. With Kassandra and bows, usually I'm doing it from a hidden vantage point, and I know I can like take the time to get the aiming right. I can't really do that in Red Dead 2, so I'm finding that a little bit difficult and a little bit frustrating, but I will learn. So it's hopefully going to be a combination of Red Dead 2, AC, and Hitman videos that's going up on the channel quite regularly, and at least 1 a day. So I do apologize that it hasn't been that way, but it will be. Anyway, let's talk to this lady.
You spent enough time in the graveyard. What did you find?
How did you know I actually went?
I have my ways.
I don't think she has a divine gift. And after the whole thing with the Delphi and all of that, I don't think Kassandra's gonna believe that. All of her magical powers come from the Isu artifact. So did the same thing with same thing with the Delphi, because all of her divine or powers, or divination powers more accurately, came from the Isu artifact that was underneath the temple. So I don't think she's going to say that believe that other people have a divine gift. I think she's more inclined to say, you know what, you just have good observation skills.
Is there dirt on my sandals? A look in my eye? It seems to me you're good at figuring people out.
Perhaps. But I want to know which god you think is more dangerous, Poseidon or Apollo.
Why are you so interested in knowing?
Because I have 2 tasks that require the attention of Amistios. But I can trust the easier task to nearly anybody. I'm going to assign the more dangerous one to you, naturally.
Naturally. Okay, so this is going to... Apollo and his lions are dangerous. But Poseidon and his sharks might be more dangerous because this is the ancient Greek world. I mean, it's simple enough to say you can avoid Poseidon and the dangers of his, sharks and all of that if you avoided the water. But this is the ancient Greek world and the Greek Isles, more importantly. So it's not like they could just avoid going into the waters. So it is a very distinctly a part of their lifestyle and means of commerce. So they are going to have to go into the water eventually. And more lives can be lost by Poseidon's wrath, i.e. storms, than one lion from Apollo. And then Poseidon is also the god of all creatures of the sea, including like the kraken, for example, which apparently exists because I don't know, Barnabas mentioned it, so I'm going to say it might exist in this version of the ancient Greek world. I don't know. Whereas Apollo just has alliance. And the lions are competing with the other beasts of the land, which also belong to different gods. So I'm going to say Poseidon. Like he's a complete ruler of one aspect of the world, whilst Apollo isn't. But at the same time, there's Athena, who's the goddess of wisdom, and that man was terrified of Athena, which is why he was attacked by his own conscience and all of that. And she's a wise goddess who can actually outwit the other two, so maybe she's more dangerous. I just want to throw a goddess into the equation. I'm just gonna go with Athena.
Both of those gods may be dangerous. But I met a man who claimed Athena sent me to kill him.
How strange. If she could hear your words, I'm sure the goddess of justice would be amused.
Still the wrong answer then. Okay, in that case, we're going with Poseidon. I mean, simple as that.
There was a man torn to pieces by sharks on his way to confront pirates. That sounds like the punishment of Poseidon to those who would insult him.
Defending a territory no man can invade with deadly force. Poseidon would indeed seem to be the greater danger.
I'm glad you agree.
You've wisely considered the subject. I approve. Take this. It's for your judgment.
You ask for my judgment, but you seem to be judging me.
Am I? Consider this. A man took great risks to take to the sea. Perhaps you could figure out why.
His tomb mentioned pirates. Perhaps there's still a danger.
I believe you should find his family in Megaris, south of the ruined temple of Apollo.
I'll pay them a visit.
Okay, I guess we're going to Megaris. Where's the quest? Test of character. Talk to a man on the beach. Yep, it's in Megaris. Alright, let's go to Megara and have a look at this quest. I'll meet you there. Alright, well, Megara seems to be doing well since our meddling. So that's good to know. I still haven't gone back to Catalonia. I'm scared to find out what we've done with the plague situation and how that's all turned out. I mean, we know the Phoebe's safe at least. But I'm very worried about, Marcos and everyone else and how they might have fared with all of the stuff. So, I don't know. I don't want to go back and be faced with, like, the fruits of my decisions, basically. I'm a coward. Alright, let's talk to this idiot.
Mathias! I'd prayed to Poseidon that one as mighty as you would come to aid us. I'd nearly lost hope, but here you are.
I was told your village was in danger.
Yes. My brother sailed out to take on the soldiers threatening to burn us out. And take a dim view of piracy, you know. But they ambushed his ship and, well, my brother never saw home again.
Sharks are merciless.
How did you know he was killed by sharks?
I visited you. I mean, look, I'm not gonna say I know many things. I mean, that is such like an on the nose. I am so smart and I'm so special, and I'm pretending to be mysterious sort of thing. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna go with the other one. I mean, I don't think Cassandra's like that kind of character the way I'm shaping her at this stage anyway. If it was the whole, we picked like all of the religious options, then yeah, but not for this. Not for this, Cassandra. So I visited your brother's tomb.
I visited your brother's tomb. I'm sorry for your loss.
Thanks. That's kind of you to say.
So are those soldiers still threatening you?
Yes, but I have a plan. I'm going to build a warship. One they won't be able to sink. My village will survive.
You seem determined. What do you have left to do?
Too much. There's a detachment keeping the pressure on us, not far from here. It's hard to gather building supplies while they're around.
So you need supplies, or you need that detachment taken care of.
Well, aren't you as clever as Athena herself? What would you be willing to do for us?
Oh. Well, this is the thing, buddy. See, I need to set supplies to upgrade my ship and to upgrade my gear, which means I don't want to give you any. And they have to come by. Like, there isn't like a massive store somewhere where I can just buy them all. Unless I'm willing to pay real money for it, which I don't think I will do on a game that I paid full price for. Sorry. I'm really, really do not like the idea of microtransactions in a full price AAA game. Like, you pay your 60, 70, 80, 150, whatever it may be, to buy the game, and then they try to get you to do microtransactions? No. I'm sorry. That is absolute freaking BS, and I'm not going to do it. If it's an MMORPG, and it's a free-to-play model, fair enough. But not in a single-player game. Like, what the hell? And if I want those supplies without having to farm them, I should be able to mod it. Or, like, just add the numbers in myself because it's a single-player game that is not competing with anyone. Whew, bent over. Sorry, I've been really frustrated with this lately. Like, there's been a number of games that's brought this up for me and it's pissing me off. But anyway, I'm sorry about that. We'll move on. I'm going to go and fight the soldiers, because, you know, need supplies. Screw you.
I'll make those soldiers regret taking up arms against you.
Many thanks, Mathias. I've heard rumors they're stationed west of the ruined sanctuary of Ajax.
Then that's where I'll go.
Yes, okay. Where are we going? Ooh, there's a target here. The soldiers can be found in Attica. Attica. Southwest of the Isle of Salamis. Okay, so I was looking at the right island. Southwest. Never eat soggy bits. Okay, so south is down, west is that way. So I'm going to say it's here. But. See the Medusa head? Come on. There's a cultist to be murdered here. We gotta go and murder the cultist. I can swim over there, right? I don't need to get a boat. I'm not gonna get a boat. Screw it. I'm swimming over. I'll meet you in the island after I did all the swimming. And hopefully I won't get eaten by a shark. Salamis marble quarry. Okay, so this little island part of Attica, I think is actually small enough for us to completely clear out before we move on. So that is what I'm going to do. But we're going to start that off with the murder and assassination of this cultist. Because, look, cultists have like golden loot, right? They've got legendaries, and I want my legendaries. So that means I'm going to have to kill some cultists and collect a set. And, you know, a girl's got to do what she's got to do to have some nice clothes. Besides, I saw that they've added the thing where I can change the appearance of my gear, which means I need to collect as much of nice looking gear as possible, so that even if I'm not going to wear it, I could at the very least, change my gear to look like the thing that I want to wear. Okay? Oh, he noticed. Here she is. Okay, so is the cultist going to run? Oh my god, they're gonna run. Oh, they're not gonna run. Are they running? Oh my god, they're running! Jesus. Where are you running to, buddy? Oh, are you stopping there? Oh my god, they're like going all the way somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna have to chase. I didn't realize that cultist targets actually had a sense of self-preservation like this. Wasn't aware they're going to actually start running for it if I kill someone. Oh no. His sense of self-preservation apparently only lasts a couple of minutes before he decides that it's all okay and starts to go for a wander. Well, Bryson, or whatever your name is, it's time for you to die. Let's see if I can get a good angle on him. See, with Kassandra, I have plenty of time to aim my arrow and to shoot someone. And that's good, because that means I can actually use the controller and still kind of get the aim right. But with Red Dead Redemption, even with Deadeye, which I still haven't really figured out how to use yet, I don't really have that luxury. There's the cultist. I'm going to guess that I have to go down there and confirm the kill.
We'll find them, sir.
Why can't I teleport and assassinate them? Would be perfect rush assassination targets. Okay, so they're down. Let's go and actually, before I confirm, just because this seems to be a fairly good vantage point for arrow-based murders, let's do a few more of those arrow-based murders, shall we?
Get to ground!
Oh my god, why isn't it working?
Where you are! Shield
Oh,
yourself!
god damn it. Out of arrows.
Stay together. I'll check this out.
Oh wow, the red girl.
I've got you now.
You've got nothing, buddy. Yes, you're on fire. Better believe it. Let's change some arrows around this. Don't have any poison ones, that's fire. I think this is explosive.
Heads down! I know where you're hiding.
Do you?
Finding cover!
Oh god.
I've got you now.
Have you? Really want poison arrows back. Okay. That's that. Whee! Alright, let's confirm our cultist kill. Confirm kill.
Good riddance. Bad rubbish.
Alright, we've got one more guy left to murder. So... Ooh. That did do a fair amount of damage. Okay. Oh, I don't have any adrenaline.
Prepare to meet Hades!
Oh god, give me some adrenaline. I don't want to meet Hades yet. I'm too young. Oh god, I missed the spotting kick. How embarrassing.
Go!
Okay. Bye bye, buddy.
We will defeat
Oh god! Ooh. Didn't know there were more people. Let's go for some climbing. I just don't have enough upgraded gears, I don't think. Oh god, there's a bounty hunter on top of this? Jesus. I'm afraid we've managed to get ourselves into a bit of trouble. So what I am going to do is make myself some more arrows. Because I'm kind of out of like all of the good ones that does any good damage. Okay, so hang on. If I climb up here, then I might get a good vantage point to rain arrows down on both. It's the same freaking bounty hunter, I think. The level 25 one. I don't know. The bounty hunter looks awfully close. Which I'm not quite happy about. Ooh, I can do a silent assassination.
I haven't seen anything yet.
Keep looking.
That's
No way they got
close,
far.
yes.
When I find them, I'm going to tear them limb from limb.
Okay, how about I set a distraction? Do distractions work in AC? I mean, it works in Hitman. Alright. Does that work? Are you distracted?
Well, you see this damned worm?
I don't see anything.
Right. Keep sensing.
We probably scared them off, coward.
Sorry, you scare me off. Are you kidding?
Can't stay here! Move! Here I come.
You don't come anywhere. You don't know where I am. I do hope you enjoy my scary tactic combat. I mean, look, if I was playing this on like nightmare mode, it would probably be like the slowest game of AC Odyssey ever, because it would literally be full stealth, hiding out and waiting for like the, you know, them to lose me before I continue on, because I'll be terrified of death. Alright, so whilst they look for me and all of that funky stuff, I'm going to just go and clear up the rest of this location requirements, which is to collect the Ostraka. Oh, no, please jump. Let go, Kassandra. Let go. It's okay, girl. Alright, just gonna collect this loot, because looting is good. Let them look for me, whilst I focus on looting instead. same one. It's the one with the lion. Oh, god damn it, I destroyed the bear instead of the freaking lion. I was hoping to get rid of the lion. I keep forgetting the berries are a thing in this game. The physical berries will become berries to me as well. So I find it's quite annoying. That one guard is making it difficult for me to move. So, right, he's gone. Whoop, 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 whoop. The bounty hunter's back. The bounty hunter's coming back. Why are they coming back? I want them to go away. Oh, Kassandra can sneak properly too. Okay, I think I've been playing way too much Hitman. I should totally just go out there and kill this person. But here's me trying to stealth. Because I've played too much Hitman. And for me, my brain is completely like stealth mode at the moment. It doesn't help that I've been trying to do all of the master difficulty silent assassin suit only runs. And since I don't do a lot of the difficulty level stuff in most games, that is a very much an oddity. But I find Hitman to be mostly a puzzle game, and that is very interesting. And it's all about how to make that puzzle work. And I find that it's a good exercise for my feeble brain right now. Not that since I don't get to use my brain for much these days. Don't run back this way. Going to run, sneak, and steal the last of the treasure, and leave this location. And the bounty hunter behind. Alright. I am so going well with the whole stealth thing. Like they're glitched. They're stuck in a perpetual running animation. Which hopefully means that they won't be able to find me when I take my treasure. Don't notice me, do not notice me, do not notice me. Notice me. Oh yeah, location completed! Who you? Master Stealth. Alright, so, since I've taken a lot of time doing that, what I am going to do is cut a lot of that out, and for one, and for two, continue on with going to the actual location of the quest, because I kept getting distracted, to the next chapter. So, thank you so much for joining me for this chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back for the next one. But most of all, I hope you have, as usual, a lovely, lovely day. Mwah!